Welcome back to Cars Analyzed. I'm Chad, and today we're taking a closer look at the 2022 Toyota GR Supra 3.0. We're going to compare the Supra to three competitors based on pricing, engine specs, performance, EPA mileage, dimensions, both external and internal, as well as cargo volume. And then we'll close by taking a closer look at what third-party reviewers have to say about the 2022 Toyota GR Supra. If you're interested in finding out more about the 2022 Toyota Supra and how it compares to its competitors, then stay tuned. The Toyota GR Supra 3.0 has an MSRP that starts at around $52,915 US and tops out at $58,755. The three competitors include the BMW M240iX with a price of $49,545 to $58,495. Very competitive and in line with the Toyota GR Supra. Our second competitor, the Ford Mustang GT. So this is the V8. And in the pricing, I also did not include the Mach 1. So the V8 GT Mustang has a price point of $40,535 to over $59,370. Our last competitor is the V8 Chevy Camaro. We've left out the top of the line ZL1, and the V8 Camaro has a starting price of $36,990 to $56,000 plus. There's some other cars that I personally considered to include in the comparison, but did not for various reasons. The Porsche Cayman, yes, I do consider it a direct competitor of the Toyota GR Supra, but for all intents and purposes, it is priced much higher, especially once you start adding on the options. The Dodge Challenger, I did consider including, but did not due to its focus on straight line performance over cornering. The last one I considered and would have liked to include it on the list is the new Nissan Z. The reason why I didn't include the Nissan Z is it has just now been released, still looking for some reviews to come in, including some performance data. If you're looking at considering purchasing the Toyota Supra, I would also take a look at the Nissan Z. The 2022 Toyota GR Supra 3.0 comes with, as you would have guessed, a 3-liter inline-6 turbo with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It is a rear-wheel drive vehicle and it has 382 horsepower and 368 foot-pounds of torque. With the same engine, the BMW M240iX also produces 382 horsepower, but adds 1 foot-pound of torque. The Ford Mustang GT has a 5-liter naturally aspirated V8 with a 10-speed automatic transmission, 450 horsepower, and 410 foot-pounds of torque. The Chevy Camaro V8 is offered in a 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8, also offered in a 10-speed automatic transmission. It beats out the Ford Mustang with 5 extra horsepower at 455 horsepower and a whopping 455 foot-pounds of torque. The Ford Mustang and the Chevy Camaro easily beat out the Toyota Supra and the like-engine BMW M240i. Let's see if that power output translates into better performance. The 2022 Toyota GR Supra 3.0 does 0 to 60 in a very quick 3.8 seconds, with a quarter mile of 12.1 seconds at a speed of 117 miles per hour. Skidpad is 1.02 Gs, and braking from 70 miles per hour comes in at 152 feet. From a performance standpoint, the Toyota Supra really delivers. Probably not too surprising, so does the BMW M240i. And again, it's because it's the same engine as the Toyota Supra. The BMW, being offered in all-wheel drive, gets off the line a little bit quicker with a 0 to 60 time of 3.6 seconds, but does have an identical quarter mile of 12.1 seconds with a little bit slower trap speed of 114 miles per hour. And I'm going to guess that that has a little to do with the higher curb weight. Skid pad does drop to 0.94 Gs. It is a significant difference compared to the Supra, but comparing it to other cars, 0.94 is really commendable. Braking from 70 miles per hour is 153 feet. Let's take a look at the Ford Mustang GT. Now for this car, I was not able to find via Car and Driver any performance data for the updated engine, i.e. the reduced power output, in addition to the 10-speed automatic. So what I have taken is the data from Car and Driver's 2018 test car. The 0 to 60 time came in at 3.8 seconds. Quarter mile is 12.1 seconds at a little bit higher trap speed of 120 miles per hour. I'd like to point out that the 0 to 60 and quarter mile times for the Mustang are really good. And quite frankly, I have not seen them this good in any other reviews, reviewing some of the other iterations of the Ford Mustang. So I point that out because personally, I would consider the Mustang being a little bit slower than the 3.8 and a little bit slower than the 12.1 second. Moving to the skid pad, 0.97 Gs, braking from 70 miles per hour and 156 feet. That's still a very good number. Not as good as the Supra, but very commendable. The Chevy Camaro does 0 to 60 with, again, this is the 10-speed automatic transmission in 3.9 seconds, quarter mile time of 12.2 with trap speed of 118 and nearly identical skid pad as the Mustang of 0.96 Gs. Braking is the best of the bunch at 150 feet. Now, all of these cars, high performers. These are fantastic numbers. Yes, in comparison to one another, it does look like the BMW with its lower skid pad doesn't perform as well. Really, when it comes down to it, you should take a look at how easy it is to obtain some of these numbers. So whether you're an individual who autocrosses your car, take it to the drag strip, you'd like to know how easy is it to control around the track, around an autocross? How easy is it to launch the car to obtain those quarter mile times? The feel of the car and the ease of drivability of the car in a performance manner should be considered in addition to the performance specs provided here. The 2022 Toyota GR Supra 3.0 does offer surprisingly good mileage at 22 city, 30 highway, and 25 combined. So does the BMW M240iX, again with the same engine. Mileage per gallon is going to be roughly the same, and the BMW does come in at 23 city, 32 highway, and 26 combined. So a tad better when it comes to mileage, which to me is a little surprising given that the BMW does way more than the Toyota Supra. Let's take a look at the Mustang and the Camaro, the two gas guzzlers. The Mustang comes in at 15 city, 24 highway, and 18 combined, and the Chevy Camaro V8 comes in at 16 city, 24 highway, and 19 combined. Let's take a look at some of the dimensions and weights for these four cars. I've mentioned on a couple occasions here the weight of the vehicles, and I'm going to jump to that first. The 2022 Toyota GR Supra 3.0 comes in at 3,400 pounds, where the like engine of the BMW M240iX comes in at a whopping 3,877 pounds. Honestly, not a surprise. It's a little bit bigger car in dimensions, as you can see here with the length, width, and height. It does offer albeit a small back seat, but it does come with a back seat. The cargo volume, i.e. the trunk space, is higher at 14 cubic feet as compared to the Toyota's 10.2 cubic feet. So it is a bigger car. It does come with all-wheel drive. So I guess all of that combined adds the additional 477 pounds. Moving to the Ford Mustang GT with the V8 engine, its curb weight is 3,752 pounds, and the Chevy Camaro V8 is a little less at 3,696 pounds. While I consider 10 cubic feet pretty small, the Chevy Camaro comes in at 9.1 cubic feet. When it comes to weight, I think weight is important. A lighter car will be more enjoyable to drive. It'll feel a little bit more tossable. I'd like to thank you for watching the video. Hopefully the information provided was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments section below. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That's all for today. Thank you for joining, and until next time.